could be possible that Megyn Kelly has been fired from her NBC morning talk show. Now, either she quit or she has been fired. But either way, it was not going to work out. The show is just too awkward. She just seemed very ingenuine. I just want to say that in her apology regarding that blackface comment, her apology, I feel that in her apology she is trying hard to believe it, but I feel like she just doesn't believe what she's saying, and I feel that it's her background that's getting in the way. It's her upbringing, her esteemed feelings for nostalgia, her family, upbringing, whatever it may be. She grew up, what I would say is a very racist tonality that's very numbed in her. I think it's sort of ingrained in her. But, in some ways I feel like all these, television people that got her in front of this show, I feel like they made her an open target. Because she does have a background of racism. She does have a background of, lashing out and being very strong. And, Oprah, when you compare her to Oprah, she's nothing like Oprah, right? But they have her here in the morning show pretending she could be or she can be the next Oprah. So let's listen to her apology.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm Megyn Kelly, and I want to begin with 2 words. I'm sorry. You may have heard that yesterday we had a discussion here about political correctness and Halloween costumes. And that conversation turned to whether it is ever okay for a person of one race to dress up as another. A black person making their face lighter or a white person making theirs darker to make a costume complete. I defended the idea, saying as long as it was respectful and part of a Halloween costume, it seemed okay. Well, I was wrong, and I am sorry. One of the great parts of sitting in this chair each day is getting to discuss different points of view. Sometimes I talk and sometimes I listen. And yesterday I learned. I learned that given the history of blackface being used in awful ways by racists in this country, it is not okay for that to be part of any costume. Halloween.
So I feel like, she emphasizes certain things, and I think the things that she emphasizes are the things that she grew up with. So she's like, trying to contradict what she used to know. And I feel like that's very hard for people, especially her, where like I don't know how to explain it, but I just know that she is a very stubborn person, I feel. It's not going to be easy to, make someone who grew up with the racist idea, like, somehow see the light and be like, I was wrong. All this time I was wrong. And it's like your world gets turned upside down, and so you have to somehow adjust to that. And you have to, with time and experience and everything, believe it. Because it's one thing to say it and to want to believe it, but you have to really believe in something. If they're saying she's a racist because of her comments, we need to know how she was raised, what made her feel that that racist comment was not racist. And then we've got to tap into that, and we've got to somehow, dissect that and reevaluate and explain why it's wrong. And only then can you make that person like Megyn Kelly understand to the point where they break down their past and create a new Megyn Kelly.
Halloween or otherwise. I have never been a PC kind of person, but I do understand the value in being sensitive to our history, particularly on race and ethnicity. This past year has been so painful for many people of color. The country feels so divided, and I have no wish to add to that pain and offense. I believe this is a time for more understanding, more love, more sensitivity, and honor, and I want to be part of that. Thank you for listening.
Yes, so she's right. Whoever told her to make note of those things is right. I don't know if she got a call from Oprah, but she's right. Now, whether she believes she wants to be all that, we don't know. It's only to be determined.
And for helping me listen to.